be showing you how I created this look, and I use the Jaclyn Hill palette for every part of this eyeshadow look, so it's easy. A lot of you guys already have that palette, so I think it would be a great look for the fall, and it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, then let's jump right in. Okay, so first to start off with my look, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio Correcting, and it is in the green shade just because I have some redness on my face and I want to cover that up because it ain't cute. So I'm just going to dab it on some of my trouble areas, mainly on my chin. For foundation today, I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It is in the shade Rose Ivory. I feel like this one is a little bit runny compared to my other one, but it still will blend out and everything pretty good. I don't know if maybe it was just not a very good one or what, but it'll work. I'm almost out, so I'll just get a new one. Oh no, I forgot to prime my skin. Oh well. Well, if I didn't forget, I would have used the Becca Velvet Primer, and it just looks like this. I have been using this for a couple weeks now, and I also done a review on that. I'll keep that in the description box as well. But that's what I've been using to prime my face, and I've been really liking it. It holds my foundation in really well, especially with the Wet n Wild. It keeps it from getting really oily throughout the day, and it locks it in. I don't get any patches around my nose area or anything, so I really like that. Now for the concealer, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. It is in the shade Fair. I've been using this for a really long time now, and I love it. It is the best concealer that I have ever used. It is pretty full coverage, and it's a little pricey. I believe it's like $24, but it has lasted me for several months, so I'm okay with spending a little bit more as long as it'll last for quite a while. I'm also going to go in with the Fit Me. It is in the shade Light, and I just kind of put it down here a little bit more just because I don't need the Shape Tape all the way down here, and because the Shape Tape is light, this one will just kind of even it out a little bit better. Alright, now I'm going to go in and set my face with this Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder, and it's just a white shade. I usually use the Laura Mercier or the Airspun Translucent Powder, but I figured I'd try something new. I wanted to try the Flower Beauty, but I could not find that anymore, and I think they stopped selling it in Walmart, so I don't know if anybody else sells it or if I just have to order it online. I'm just going to take that same powder and put it over my eyelids just to help set all of the concealer that was on my eyelids. Okay, so now that my face is setting and everything, we're just going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette. It is the Morphe palette that she had collabed with, and I know a lot of you guys have already seen this palette probably several times. But I figured I wanted to use it today. I don't really know what I'm going to do, so let's get into it and see what we can come up with. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this shade and this shade, so these two shades right here, and I'm just going to be working those in for the transition shade. I'm going to be using the Morphe R337 brush to just work that into the crease. Honestly, I don't use this palette all the time. I thought it was going to be a palette that I use like every day, and it's just not. I think I could have lived without it. I don't use many colors in here. I do see a lot of looks that are just gorgeous, but for me, it's not my favorite. I don't feel like I have loved it. The shadows don't blend out very nicely for me. I don't know. It's just, it's a hit or miss whenever I do it. Sometimes I love the way the look looks, and sometimes I'm just like, I could have done that with one of my other palettes, so. But I do love Jaclyn Hill, so. Now I think I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to be going along the crease line a little bit, but mainly focusing it on the outer part of the crease. I think I'm going to use that same brush, which is the R37 brush. And then whatever is left, I'm just going to kind of drag into the inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this darker red shade, and I'm going to be putting that on the outer corner, and then in right here on the lash line a little bit. I'm going to be using the Morphe E18. Where everything's blending out pretty well. I haven't used this shade that I'm using right now before, but I like it. Not bad. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to dip it into that red shade a little bit more and just kind of dab it onto the outer corner and then blend it up. Now I think I'm going to go in with this red shade right here. It's a little sparkly, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. I think. We'll see how that looks. I don't know. I'll probably have to go in with something a little bit lighter and put that right in the right in the inner corner, and then we'll just have to see. I'm going to use the Morphe M124 brush. It's a flat brush. It's perfect for these shimmer shades that you want to really get into the inner corner. Okay, I'm just going to put it right there, actually in the center, and then maybe I might add a little bit to the inner, but I actually like it right where it's at right now. Yeah, I think that's going to look really good like that. And then we'll add something different to the inner corner. I'm going to try this shade right here. It is like a burnt orange, but it's lighter than the red. So let's see what that will look like in the inner corner. Again, I have not used these shades, so I don't know what they're going to look like. It looks a little orange. It does blend in with the red. I'm going to go back into the shade right here with that same brush and just kind of go over the red in the middle. And then I'm going to go in with the Morphe M573 brush, and I'm going to take this shade right here again. It is that matte burgundy red shade, and I'm going to just kind of place that into the outer corner again, just so you can see that it gets darker and it smokes it out a little bit more. Now I'm going to go back in with the Morphe R37 brush, and I'm just going to blend all of that on the upper lash or upper eyelid, just so that it's not harsh or anything, and it just glides into the outer corner nicely. I'm going to go in with this clean brush. It was the brush that I put my translucent powder on, and I'm just going to kind of wipe right here on my eyes. That way it just kind of cleans that up without wiping any of my foundation or anything off. And then I'm also going to drag it around to just get my shape on my upper eyelid by my brow. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, and then we will finish up with the rest of the eyes. I use the e.l.f. brow pencil, and it is in the shade Taupe. It is the only thing that I have really found that I like, so I just continue to buy it because it's $2. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, and then we'll move on. I am going to focus on the lower lash line. I'm going to use the Morphe E18 brush again, and I think I'm going to grab, let's see, I think I'm going to grab this shade right here. That's the dark red shade that I had in the outer corner on the top, and I'm just going to be putting that on the outer corner on the bottom. Now I'm going to take that red shade here. It is right here. That is where that's what I put in the middle on the upper lid, and I'm going to put that in the middle on the outer lid, or bottom lid. So confused. I haven't done a video in a while, so. And then we will go in and grab the orange shimmer shade right here and put that in the inner part of the bottom lash line. So basically we're just following what we done with the upper eyelid. Okay, so I zoomed you guys back out. I'm going to go ahead and add on these lashes. They are the Fox Mink Lashes 810. They are the new Ardell lashes, and as you can see, I have not worn these yet, so I don't know. They're pretty dramatic, so we'll see what they look like. Go ahead and go add my lashes, and then I will be right back, and we will finish up the eye makeup and face and everything else. Okay, so finally, after 30 minutes it felt like, I got the lashes on. Did add some liner to the bottom waterline and a little mascara to the bottom lashes, which I'm going to add a little bit more just so that it is a little bit more dramatic like the top. But now I'm going to just take some bronzer, and I already took my buffing brush and I took off all the loose powder and everything. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Ulta Contour Kit, and I just got this a few days ago whenever it was on sale. I think it was like $8.99, I don't know, but it was a really good deal. And I seen Casey Holmes using this. Surprise, surprise, I love her. So I just knew, okay, it's on sale, I better grab it up and see if I like it. So I'm going to take these two shades right here and bronze my face. I probably won't use the other two shades because they are pretty dark, but if I ever needed them for doing somebody's makeup, then I'll have them. Now for blush, I'm going to be using another new palette that I had gotten just a few days ago. It is the Ulta Beauty Mad for Mauve. It's a 6-piece blush palette, and it just looks like this. And it says, this cheek palette features 6 blushes, matte and shimmer, and I really like it so far. I love the shades. I know that they have another one. I don't know what color combo that it's called, but this one I knew that I would use all of the shades in here. So let's go with, I'm going to go with this one right here. This one is the shade Tulip, just because it's light and I don't think that I want my cheeks to be extremely colorful right now, especially with this, as dramatic as this eye look is. You can always add, you know, more color if you need it. I think I want to add just a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with the raspberry shade right here. for highlight, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Casey Holmes. This is the Pearl palette, and I love this palette. I use this like every single day. This is my go-to highlighting palette, and it's just gorgeous. If you have not tried out her palettes, then I definitely would. I don't have the gold palette, but I will be getting it. I just take kind of all of these shades and go crazy. So I'm just going to add some highlight here and up here. There, that side you can see a whole lot better with the lighting. Okay, now with the Morphe M124 brush, it's the flat brush, I'm going to go in with this middle shade right here, and I'm going to be using that for my brow line. Just highlight that a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to be adding the white shade in that highlighting palette and just put it in the inner corner to lighten it up a little bit. Now you definitely will want to do this if you're using some pretty dark colors, especially in the inner corner, which it's not a dark color, but it's not a real light color either. This red is, it's dark for me. I don't normally use colors like this in the inner corner. So you definitely want to highlight your inner tear duct just so that it brightens up your eyes and makes them look more awake. Okay, for lips, I'm not really sure what I want to use. I have the Marc Jacobs lip liner, and it is in the shade Nude, and it just looks like this. I think I'm going to line my lips with that, and then I also have the Marc Jacobs. It is in the shade Hot Cocoa, and it just looks like this. So it's a mauve nude shade. I don't know if that'll be too much on the lips, so let's try it and let's see what it looks like. I used to love this lip. I can't get the lid off. I used to love this lip combination. This Marc Jacobs influencer has sent it to me, and I love it. Well, this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I think it turned out really good, especially because I really didn't know what look I was going for, but I think this is going to be perfect for the fall, and if you want to venture out and try some bold colors, then this will look pretty good. I love the way it made my green eyes pop out, and it's not too dramatic. I mean, I could wear this as an everyday look to work, and it wouldn't be like everybody stare at her, she's got crazy eyeshadow on, you know what I mean? So I really like it, and I think it turned out really nicely. Like I said, this is it. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe box down below. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, so if you could, please help me out with that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.